It's my last morning in the hills outside Matsumoto in Japan. Today I'm saying goodbye to Chris, Sonia and Michael. We're all going our separate ways. Tomorrow I have my flight back to France, but today I will be going to Tokyo, and I think there will be just time for a spot of exploration or shopping this afternoon. As it's our last morning together, we thought, right, we're doing it. We're having Japanese breakfast, so I'm just waiting for the others to arrive. I have no idea what Japanese breakfast is, but I think I'm going to find it a little challenging because I'm really more of just a cup of tea, and if I have something, a bit of cake in the morning sort of person. Something tells me this is going to be a little bit more hardcore.
It's like the algae leaves, right?
Oh, he's going in.
They'll tell us how to eat this.
And we have pickles to start.
Yes. Dry seaweed.
Thank you.
This is the top.
Yeah, we're pretty hot.
And we have honey and milk yogurty drink. Good.
I like that a lot. Michael already had it, so obviously he likes it.
Oh, yeah, that's disappeared. I love all the little individual parcels of things.
Imagine how much porcelain you could get if you lived in Japan.
More.
Would have a legitimate excuse, yes.
We've been told we have to put the contents of this parcel into the bowl. Ooh. Thank you.
It's the beans.
Natto. You know how I love beans.
Sticky nut.
Oh, and we have to mix them with soy sauce and have them with maybe a little bit of wasabi. Gosh, this is going to be quite a kick first thing.
Really sticky.
You're so right, all the different things are so pretty. Oh, thank you very much. Mushrooms. I think I'm enjoying the mixing probably more than I'm going to enjoy the eating. That's what mine looks like.
Oh, okay.
No, you and I are properly frothed. We've got full froth.
Did it like
You
this?
turn it,
The more it
and
froths.
then you have this mayonnaise coming.
I'm going to try it. Shall we actually try? Are you going in, Michael?
Going in. Not terrible.
Is that something?
I actually liked it. I didn't mash mine. I kept them whole. It was very tasty with the fish.
Amazed. I just tried the beans and I love them. It's delicious with the fish. It is amazing, Chris. I was not looking forward to it, and it just goes to show you have to be brave in life for new, exciting experiences. This has arrived. This is apparently Japanese sea dew, which tells me strictly nothing about what it is. And there's a sort of cabbage broth that actually looks pretty delicious. And now Japanese omelette has arrived. Our mushrooms have stopped grilling. It's so perfect. This is horrible. I do not like leaving at all. It's been amazing, Chris. See you at La Motte. I've loved every second. Thank you, Sonia.
I know. Hope to see you soon.
Have the most fabulous holiday. You're only at the beginning of it, aren't
Enjoy
you?
the shopping.
Oh, I will. Thank you for the addresses. Thank you so much. I'll show everyone your amazing addresses in Tokyo. Okay, bye. Michael and I have just arrived at Matsumoto Station. We got a little shuttle from the hotel, and this is it. We've got to go and buy our tickets, and then we're off on separate trains. It's been the most amazing holiday. I like your whole travel around the world for the Grand Prix because it really does get us to some pretty great places. What's your next one?
Next one's China.
Right, okay. Well, who knows? Maybe next year.
Yes. There's also Brazil, Mexico, Las Vegas, Australia, Singapore.
It is very frustrating chatting to you each week as you're somewhere new. Here's Michael's train. I can't believe it's the end of the holiday. It's been the best. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous time in China. And when are you coming to Lalande?
I'll see you soon.
Yes.
Yes, very soon.
Oh, I quite like the way they chanted Matsumoto then. That was pretty good. There he goes. And now I have an awfully big adventure to Tokyo. Luckily, and I hope this isn't famous last words, I feel much calmer about it than I did when I arrived and I was going to Kyoto by myself. I'm a little bit more used to the trains now, and I know how helpful people are, so I think we're going to be okay. Fingers crossed. We made it onto the train. Is it weird to show you the loos on the train? I'm going to show you anyway. It's palatial. I mean, you could easily get a wheelchair in here. It's absolutely vast. And then in the corridor, there are these really chic little sinks. I mean, it's not like this on British or indeed French trains. That is a stylish train. And everything is spotlessly clean. Soon I'll have left all the trees and mountains behind. And it will be Tokyo, the big city. Well, I've made it back to Tokyo and I ended up back in the first station that I was so confused in on arrival a few days ago, and I can't believe the holiday's already coming to an end. It's been too quick. Now I'm in a taxi on my way to the hotel. I decided to stay in an airport hotel tonight so I can leave really easily tomorrow. But as soon as I've dropped everything off, let's go back into Tokyo and see if we can do a spot of window shopping. Well, I am amazed because I decided to stay at the airport, well, so it'd be easier tomorrow, but also because it was a lot cheaper than staying in the city. And I think this is an absolutely lovely room, and look at the view. And I even have a bath as well as a shower, so I can have my last Japanese bath tonight before going. It's almost a shame to leave it, but I want to see Tokyo before I go back home, and I've only got one afternoon here, so I've got the most important thing with me, Sonia's list of vintage designer shops in Tokyo. It's all for amazing secondhand designer clothes and handbags. Sonia's pretty much the most elegant woman I know, so I'm super happy to share her shopping tips with you. I've saved the precious list of addresses in my day one journal, and I'm very happy because Day One have offered to sponsor today's video with this ad. In the past, I've been very bad about writing things down in my life. That's why I started keeping a video diary, the Chateau Diaries, but I started using Day One to keep a photographic journal of my life. And I found that I love the app so much that I've been using it more and more for other things. I would have been lost on this journey without it. There were so many different moving parts, different people to meet, different places to go to, things that I see on the journey that are really inspirational that I think would work very well at Lalande, or things that I want to buy before I go home so that everyone back at Lalande can taste them or experience them. They all go into my app as well. But I have to say, back at Lalande, it's also invaluable for those to-do lists. Otherwise, I find it very hard to keep track of all the different projects going on. I use Day One Premium, and it's fabulous because I can have unlimited photos. I can even leave some of my favorite videos in there. I can make audio notes. It's just become an extension of my brain. Everything goes into the journal. If you'd like to try Day One Journal for yourself, then go to dayoneapp.com/Chateau Diaries and use the code Chateau Diaries to unlock a 2-month free trial of Day One Premium. So again, if you'd like to try it for yourself, go to dayoneapp.com/Chateau Diaries and use the code Chateau Diaries to unlock your free trial. And now I'm going to take that precious list of addresses and let's get into Tokyo. I've made it back to the tube. We are on our way. It's quite a long journey by tube. So whilst I'm going there, I'll leave you with a little update from Lalande.
Are you ready for a walk? Outside? Yeah? Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Someone is very happy to go for a walk. Very good. Very good. Oh, he's jumping up and down. He's very happy. Good. Come on, darling. This way. Yes, you pee on the mole holes. Maybe that will stop them from digging, hey? Yeah. The camellias is just popping. Look at that colour. Hey, Lancelot. Where do you think you're going? Come here. Come here. Come. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Also, I want to show you this camellia as well. Light pink and darker pink flowers. And it's so stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Stunning. And to have all of these flowers at this time of the year is absolutely wonderful. It's so pretty out here. This is how the chateau looks from the behind. I'm sorry, from the back. I love how Lancelot just stops after he runs off to check if I'm still coming. Hey, darling! The tulips are out and they're so beautiful. All in yellow and a bit of white. Gosh, look at that. So pretty. Just made it into the garden. Ombline has been working well with the beds, preparing for spring planting. Already planted loads of things. Should we go to the woods? Hey? Come on then. To the woods we go. I must say, it's so nice to have like our own woods to walk in, especially with Lancelot. So beautiful, and the sun is like just shining through the trees here and down to that little stream.
I've made it into town and the taxi driver assures me that the first stop is down here. Let's go have a look. Here we are, and there's actually a queue to get in. It's lucky I brought a book. lovers of bags. I don't know if I am a lover of bags to that extent, but I do like clothes, so I thought I might try some suits on. And this, how glorious would that be for going to Scotland? Oh, if this jacket fit me, I'd get it in a second. Sadly, I look like an overstuffed sausage. This one's way better. Actually makes me think of safari, even though I'm here in Japan. I can't show you the bottom of it because I'm only wearing my tights. This is such cool Yves Saint Laurent. I mean, I can't say that I need it, but it is pretty amazing. Or how about a vintage bright yellow Celine? I'm not actually going to get any clothes, but I'm thoroughly enjoying looking at them. And of all the handbags, if I could get any, it would be this tan Chanel. I really love the fact that the chain is Bakelite instead of gilded. I find it super chic, but I'm going to have to leave it behind. Well, I may not be able to justify a Chanel handbag now, but I can afford sushi. So I'm walking through these tiny little streets of this area, which is so beautiful. I've just seen the most gorgeous cathedral. Isn't that absolutely splendid? And what is absolutely extraordinary about it is it's not a real cathedral. It's a wedding venue that has been built to look like a Western cathedral. Apparently the Japanese love the look of Western weddings, and so instead they can come here and get married at this venue. It's unbelievable. It's like a fairy tale confection of a cathedral. I didn't know what to expect in Tokyo, but it's a little bit like my impression of Kyoto. I was not expecting small, cute streets that are very quiet, very, very pretty. I was expecting massive skyscrapers and millions of people crowded everywhere, but it's a joy wandering around here. According to Google, there is some sushi around here, and I'm very much hoping to find it. I still can't get over that cathedral. Every time I turn a corner, I see it there in the background. I was wondering why I couldn't spot it. I think it might be this down here. Let's go and investigate. Bye. I can't get over what a delicious end that was to the most wonderful trip to Japan, which I know I'll remember for the rest of my life. Seeing cherry blossoms, seeing the snow monkeys, the incredible history of that wonderful village, and now ending it with an eye-watering session of window shopping in Tokyo and a meal prepared by a sushi master. I can't quite believe it's all happened. It feels like a dream, but I am ready to go home. I'm so looking forward to seeing everyone at Lalande again, especially Philip and Lancelot, and tomorrow I'll be setting off. So if you join me tomorrow, we'll all be going back to France, and until then, à demain.